Howdy folks, LP Guru here signing in for Let's Play Castlevania Symphony of the Night, Episode 5. As always, we're going to be picking up right where the previous episode ended. These teleportation rooms really make traveling throughout the castle a breeze. Yes, you could actually walk the entire distance that we've already done in previous episodes, but where's the fun in that? There's really also no true incentive to do such a thing either, considering that as we level up, we receive less and less experience, so at best we may only level up. I want the Bible, I still need it. Don't want to trade that out, but at best we may have only leveled up like one time, so that's another factor to bear in mind and weigh out. Okay, sometimes you can just simply waste your time, and you never want to do that. Now, under different circumstances, if it was an area where a ton of experience is being given, and you could level up a good, 5 times by actually backtracking, then I would most definitely say backtrack. No, I forgot that was the axe. I don't want that either. Alright, and now we're heading towards the, I believe it's just called the chapel, is its name, but previously, well, I didn't shut that door off, but previously we could not get through this area because it was a magically sealed door, but with the Jewel of Open, we now have access.
So, we meet again, Alucard.
It seems so.
As friendly as ever, I see. It's strange. This castle is different than I remember it.
This castle is a creature of chaos. It may take many incarnations.
So I can't trust my memories, huh? Oh well, I'll do my best. Good luck.
Running into a Maria again. Royal Chapel is its actual name, the proper name. I could not remember. I knew chapel was in there somewhere. And yes, each time that we run into Maria, more and more, not really gonna spell. It's kind of a two-in-one, both backstory and progressive story content is mentioned. Now with these, you just have to make sure to take out the top one first. I don't know how much experience that gave. We're at 796, so let's see. Okay, only 3. So I was that close to a level up and didn't realize it. At 793, alright. What about you? What do you give? No, don't run into me. Come on now. Come on now. Nope. Alright, so it's like 8 points. So not much through this area, but I was saying earlier, always take out the top first. You can also use your sub weapon too. Oh wow, I don't even know how I managed to avoid that, but I did. Always take the top out first, because if you take the bottom, well, I'll just show you. Sometimes it's easier to show than tell. If you take the bottom out first, if that happens, the top one loses its support system and falls away. Then you have to make sure to just jump over it so that you aren't damaged. Just depends on your preference. Right now, since they barely give any experience, that's actually the quickest thing to do. Now this, only the bottom can be damaged, so when it falls away, you definitely have to get out of the way of that, because that deals a good bit of damage. Don't be afraid to use as many parts as may be needed, because this thing does, Spectral Sword I believe it is named, does deal quite a bit of damage, and fast too, as is being witnessed. Drops different weapons. I think this is a two-handed weapon, and it's also a slight downgrade, so no need, oh well, no need in equipping that. And once you, yeah, I'm going to most definitely use a restorative item. Don't worry, I'm not going to allow myself to be killed. But yes, it's extra pieces that are most definitely a threat. So here you are faced with a choice. You are able to take the Spectral Sword down. I'm back up here. I have you backtrack. It will give you access to a little bit of equipment that you couldn't reach from the floor below. But leaving this room has the Spectral Sword respawn. I normally always go for it. Oh, don't do that. Actually, I just remembered something. As not just because I fell, but you're gonna get hit. No, that did not play out as I had thought it would. Let's try this one more time. Just don't be killed if you can. If you can manage that. Do not be killed. I already have the Night Shield. It's dropped by an enemy, but I was just witnessed. This is the location where you would normally first acquire it. That's a dead end for now. The means to lower that gate is on the other side. I would definitely make use, and here, that's exactly how items such as that are used. You just toss it on the floor and eat it like a maniac. But yeah, right here, as long as you just stay to the wall, you're good. But no, what I was saying earlier that I had forgotten about is you can't even make that jump under normal circumstances. So My bad. See if anyone else comes from that direction. I don't think so. You have to be careful, because normally when the priest is the one that appears, as was just witnessed, it's a trap. It's a trap, you gotta watch out. But normally it's not the very first to appear, so I was surprised at that. Normally the game will lull you into that false sense of security by showing off a different person on the left hand side. Sometimes, well actually to be honest, I don't know. I think the priest only appears from the right. So, never mind with what I was about to say. Yeah, it's a dead end too, I thought so. Can't get there from this direction either, yet. I gotta backtrack just a little bit. As long as you can, well, there's not one here. I thought there was, but I was mistaken. I was about to say, as long as you can take them out before they get their weapons thrown. Really? Y'all saw that. Y'all saw me swing my sword. But it did not register. Alright, what experience are you giving? What experience? Only 3. Okay, so again, an area that's not very important. Oh yeah, and let me show this. See if I can properly do this. This is the magic scroll number 1 that was purchased in the previous episode. And it is called Dark Metamorphosis. And that is the button input sequence. Yes. And it consumes 10 MP. So let me see. Well, I won't do it here since there's no practical. Well, there's no practical use for it. Yeah, you have to climb up high enough. Wow, I just barely jumped over that thing's head. What was being stated about the spell a minute ago is there's no practical use for it because it requires blood in order to be effective. Yeah, I know, it sounds very dark and it's meant to be, you know, the nature of this game. And with this, you definitely have to be careful because it deals a lot of damage. If it hits you, but it also gets a lot of experience. But right now you need to make sure, also a dead end for now. Forgot it would respawn. Sometimes you just have to drop. To get out of its way, as I stated previously. Deals a lot of damage. Sometimes it's better to just I'll forego the money for now. Alright, come on now. Come on now, you're not this much of a challenge. Don't knock me off all the way. Good grief. Fine, I'll just take you up with my sub weapon. Alright. Here, you just have to make sure you're timing things just right. And of course, naturally, it is standing right where we need to go. So I guess I have no choice but to fight it. Very, very fortuitous timing just then. It's getting ready to tear into me. When it lunges, well, not lunges, but when it pulls back like that, that forward lunge is what deals the most damage. And I do apologize, I'm just now noticing that for some reason the actual recording itself is delayed. Not sure why exactly. So I'm sure a few of the things I have been saying may have been said a few seconds before they've happened in the recording. I'll try my best to be mindful of that moving forward. That was the silver plate, I believe. Go back and double check. Yeah, silver plate that we just found. That gave a defense boost of 3 points, which is very nice. And unfortunately, when it comes to whatever, for whatever reason, the recording itself lags a little bit. Nothing I can do about that. The only solution would be to literally stop the recording and reset the software. But for obvious reasons, I'm not about to do that. Not at this point. So I will just be mindful of what I'm saying and when I'm saying it. But after this episode, I will reset things so it can fix itself. It does this at times. There's no rhyme or reason. It just happens. It was recording perfectly fine at the start. Then I looked over at the recording screen and noticed that it was way delayed. Alright, so I just leveled up, as was witnessed, looking at the map just a second ago because I thought that there was a save room in this area before this next upcoming story event, but I could be wrong. We're at 829 to another level up. That's worth 17 experience points. A bat is only worth 5, I think. No, not 5. I didn't remember the previous number right. A bat is worth way less than that by now. So what I'm probably going to do is try to... Oh, no, I don't want to level grind. Just gonna go for it. As long as we're at max health, we're good. You just have to make sure to duck at the appropriate time. Make sure to take the little eggs out, otherwise hatchlings will appear and they are very annoying. There we go. You can time it just right to get your sub-weapon deployed.
Impressive. You're very strong.
What is it you want? You didn't come here to tell me that.
You're right. Do you know the name Richter Belmont?
Of the Belmont clan? Of course, but...
He disappeared about a year ago, and I'm sure he's here. If you see him, please let me know.
As you wish, my lady.
Thank you. So, you do know how to be a gentleman.
But yes, as I was saying before Maria unexpectedly appeared, is if you are able to deploy your sub weapon. I did not duck in time. But if you're able to get your sub weapon deployed in time, my 5th time attempting to finish this thought, you can deal bonus damage, and I think it's right here where the save room is, and it is. And it is, so I will complete that thought in the very next episode. This isn't going to be my usual kind of break. Save in progress right now. I'm going to be diving in to the next episode in the next few minutes. As always, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I'll catch y'all in the very next episode. The LP Guru, signing out.